Sana Deputy Governor, Your Excellency, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Daktari Musalia Mudavadi, the Principal Secretary, the Principal, the Chair, colleague leaders, graduates, our parents, and the entire Kaiboi National Polytechnic fraternity. Good afternoon. I know time is gone. Your Excellency, when this institution reached out to me and the head of public service to get them a guest, we had a chat with the area member of parliament, Mheshimiwa Abraham Kirwa, and we unanimously settled on you. One, because of the role that you do in the running of our government, but more particularly because of the friendship that you have had with this county and this constituency. And I want to thank the institution and yourself, because when the initial date was 7th, and when we realized that your schedule would not allow, we persuaded you to give us this day. And in a very special way, I want to thank the principal and the chairman and the Kaiboi National Polytechnic fraternity for being flexible to allow us to move the graduation from Friday to Monday to accommodate your schedule, Your Excellency, and that today you are here. And we want to thank you in a very special way. Tumpigie makofi Daktari Pires. Secondly, Your Excellency, I know again the same institution might come for us next year. I want to load that responsibility of getting us the next graduation chief guest to you. Wewe ndio utatutafutia the chief guest at next graduation. The second graduation at Kaiboi National Polytechnic will be by yourself, Your Excellency. And most likely, the guest I hear they want to have here might be the head of state, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya. So, sisi tunakupatia hiyo juhudi na hii ni notice ya 1 year ahead. I am sure you can be able to work within the 1 year ahead of you to get us that guest. And the reason, Your Excellency, why we also need the head of state to visit us here is because of two things. The elevation of this institution into a national polytechnic is not an end in itself. It is the start of a journey. The institution here requires infrastructure upgrade and support and expansion so that then we can be able to meet the status of a national polytechnic. And we hope, Your Excellency, that you are coming here today and the support by the Ministry of Education and the TVET, together with your office and the support we get from national government, that this institution will be upgraded and that the facilities and the infrastructure, including the training and the equipment, will be upgraded so that we can be able to serve more young men and women who want to gain skills. Today, and I want to congratulate the graduates, 1,611 who are graduating today. Pongezi, congratulations on your achievement. But I'm sure in the next phase of things, we will be having over 2,000, over 3,000 graduates in this institution. And therefore, Your Excellency, we want to appreciate the reform, and I want to thank the PS. She has been able to raise a number of the things that we have always raised are already being addressed by the State Department, including shortening the time that our students take to acquire skills in our institutions. If we can be able to reduce them even by half, start by reducing it to 1 year, then move to reducing it to 6 months, that will shorten the time. It will lessen the burden of paying school fees for our parents and our students, but also it will give them an opportunity to join the job market and contribute towards the building of our country. Your Excellency, TVET is the way to go. There is no country in the world that has industrialized outside the purview of TVET and skills. And therefore, if this country has to industrialize, be able to create jobs for our young men and women, then we must be able to put our emphasis within TVET training institutions, and we are excited with what is happening nationally. Finally, on that small issue, Your Excellency, is that we know that the funding model has had some bit of challenges, particularly under the university funding model. But Your Excellency, it will interest you to know that the funding model has never had an issue with TVET. In fact, for TVETs, it is working. The only challenge that we now have is that this funding model by TVET is conjoined with the university funding model, so that the small discussions that are going on around the university funding model is affecting the TVET, yet the new funding model was already working and is positively working for our TVETs. If we can find a way of separating, so that then the funding model under TVET institutions can be rolled out full blast, while the discussion around fixing here and there the few issues around the university funding model can be addressed. So, Your Excellency, we are asking that even as you take this message, let us separate and allow the TVET funding model to be rolled out, because already it is an improvement from the current funding model is likely to support a lot of our children and our students within our TVET institution. Finally, Prime Cabinet, you are here when we came with the President and we talked to these wonderful people of SOP and Nandi. We are excited about some of the programs that the national government has already rolled out in our counties. Your Excellency, there is one particular road that supports this institution. The road from Kipkaren all the way to Kaiboi, and the road from Kaiboi all the way to Kapsisilo. This is a road, Your Excellency, that was abandoned midway, and this other road is about 20 kilometers. We have already gotten funding for the road from here to Chepteroi, across all the way to Kapkatembu. We have also some roads that we have agreed, Your Excellency, that we need link roads between Nandi and Kakamega, so that we open up the market between Nandi and Kakamega for purposes of business. But the people in Rift Valley to take advantage of all the development programs and the institutions in Kakamega and the ones in Nandi. We are asking, Your Excellency, that you give priority particularly to this in-county road network that is going to open up the space and allow our children and our people and our business people to do business across the counties for the good of our people. And therefore, Prime Cabinet Secretary, you are the chief guest. We want to hear you today. I want to shorten my remarks to that and take this opportunity as my greatest pleasure